improving as this game wears on.
Good position inside for Battier, who's got both Houston out. The other big storyline, fairly or unfairly, locally and to a certain extent nationally, as Boozer knocks it down, comes up with a steal. He has had an outstanding rookie season for the Rockets. McGrady on the penetration. Boozer comes up with a loose ball, and Kirilenko will finish and get fouled.
Very tough out.
He's 17 and 24 away from home this year. A great start for Kirilenko. Day of basketball it has already been, especially the San Antonio Phoenix game earlier today. Off the back of the rim. Look at Scola hustling back. Battier ahead to Jackson.
That is Luis.
The two-game winning streak, the last 10 of which came after Yao was done for the season. Meanwhile, Andrei Kirilenko, and then twice with Houston. It should be noted that the Rockets as a franchise, as Battier lays it in, have not got prize to come down with a rebound, but Paul Millsap in off the Jazz bench brings it down. A great energy and rebounding guy off Jerry Sloan's bench. Kirilenko. Boy, Andrei Kirilenko, the player, made numerous NBA all-defensive teams during his playing days with Chicago. Shot clock didn't reset. Millsap senses it and lays it in. Utah, great offensive rebound by Brewer. And Utah just all over the glass right now.
Not doing it right now.
7 offensive rebounds already for the Jazz. McGrady with a long two. Struggled with his shot. And there were games earlier this year, 2 of note. 1 in Portland and 1 in Toronto as Millsap gets the bounce, where fans in courtside winding down at the end of the first. Aaron Brooks from Oregon. Tough runner. Scola with the follow.
Oh, I love that guy. He just works so hard, Scola. And if you simply go by first-year guys.
Heather Cox will visit with Utah head coach Jerry Sloan when we come back to the Toyota Center. It's the Jazz up early by 5. Who didn't play much the second half of the season. Carl Landry, who's a rookie, and Aaron Brooks, who's a rookie. Harpering gets free and knocks down the 7-footer.
Landry and Scola be effective around the rim.
He's defended by Okor. Great pass and the slam for McGrady.
It's out high above the free throw line. He goes right to the back door.
McGrady now with 6. Ronnie Price knocks down a 3.
Tracy McGrady and the find by Hayes. Just a solid little bounce pass. And that is perfect. Korver in no position to defend, and actually no backside help because everyone was above the free throw line. Good set by Houston. Another Louisiana Tech guy, Carmelone. Millsap plays incredibly hard.
How about Korver sneaked it inside? You fan on a mission. We'll find out a little bit in game 1 tomorrow against the Nuggets. Boy, you gotta corral the rebound.
And right now, by himself, Carlos Boozer is out rebounding the Rockets. That's an issue.
And Boozer isn't even in the game. Hasn't played all that many minutes. A layup. Who gets yet another offensive rebound. And another rebound. This time it's Millsap. And this is the story of the game.
Dikembe and Scola.
The rebounding numbers overall, 17 to 5. Baseline drive down with a rebound. If there's a loose ball on the floor, you got to want it to get it away from Millsap. Darren Williams uses the screen and knocks down the foul. Was on the floor, so Utah inbounds. Korver, quick release.
Wow.
Boozer driving on Mutombo and lays it in over top of him.
Extraordinary.
And he talks about how young they are, and they are. They're the 4th or 5th youngest team in the NBA is Okor. Not Scola. Nice little shake and bake over Boozer.
Overtimes might have made travel a little bit more interesting.
Darren Williams knocks down the shot. And you said it, Doris, he is getting better and better, not only year by year, month by month, you can see the growth in his game. Jackson into Scola. Games for Jackson, 41 of them under Rick Adelman. Kirilenko wide open for 3. What a first half for Andrei Kirilenko. Grady elevates, misses the 3. Mutombo. Not a lot of Miles into the game for the first time, defending Shane Battier. Houston trying to close the half with a bit of a spark. That'll help. McGrady for 3. Okur putting it on the floor, knocks it in from the baseline. Wide open, Shane Battier.
Because he's got great size, Dan. You can see it.
McGrady now with 5 assists. What a cut by Kirilenko and an equally sweet feed from Carlos Boozer. 14 points tonight for Kirilenko. Easily the high score for the Jazz. McGrady with the left-handed lay-in. Williams loses it. McGrady to Scola. High game to tie it. Led by McGrady, who gets it back, switches hands, lays it in, and is fouled. They've both been to the NBA Finals twice, although neither has ever won a championship. Boozer knocks down the jumper to Jazz. Williams, using that strength, puts the brakes on and finds Boozer. Beautifully done. Cumbo recovers to force him to pick up his dribble. Shot clock at 5. Williams inside to Brewer, the follow by Boozer.
What happens when Deron Williams gets Story with 6.5 to play in the third?
And Scola goes right to work on his replacement. And Millsap into foul trouble. Williams inside.
Now, we were wondering about...
Scola had left his feet. Kirilenko over McGrady. A big night for Andrei Kirilenko. The Rockets probably would not make the postseason as Jackson knocks it down. McGrady corrected us in for the first time tonight for Houston. Number 20, a great outside shooter, as is Kyle Korver. A shot on Landry. Korver, quick release again, and his second big bucket in the last couple of minutes.
Or with Korver on the opposite end, and then those two guys in the middle of the floor to pick and roll, you got a world of options.
Kirilenko driving on Steve Novak. And Rockets not only got back into it, actually took the lead briefly in the third quarter. Brooks inside. Landry with a slam.
There you see it.
He has never played on a team seeded 1 through 4. He's always been on a team seeded 5 through 8.
Look at that.
Williams with it.
Whatever he does, Tracy can take over a game like LeBron, like Kobe.
Williams to Boozer, something that... Battier, quick trigger on the 3.
They need
during the regular season, and a handful more already here tonight. Battier with his second 3 in the last couple of minutes.
It's a huge part of what they do without Yao.
Nice cut underneath the bucket, and Harpring lays it in on the under 5 to go in the fourth quarter. Boozer, just too big and strong for McGrady. Luther head into the game. Houston goes even smaller. Battier with yet another 3. 7 for 7, 22 points.
Guy plays every possession like it's his last.
As does Deron Williams, coast to coast.
Too easy.
Third year in the league. Lost to San Antonio in the Western Conference Finals. They have had a taste of some pretty big things already in the postseason. Scola misses the reverse, follows it up and lays it in again. Win. They take a 1-0 lead in the best of 7. SportsCenter is next here on ESPN. Williams off the glass and good.
What a pull with possessions when they had to have good ones.
20 points, 10 assists, Doris, tonight for Deron Williams. Lauren Woods jams it home for the Rockets. More points. Tracy McGrady's Rockets will need to find a way to win in Salt Lake City to have any chance of taking this series. Utah shoots 52%, and Jerry Sloan's team wins 93-82. A road win for the Jazz here at the Toyota Center over the Houston Rockets.